A nervous wait-and-see played out in the wee hours of the morning off the coast of Japan, not far from where a powerful earthquake hit. Tsunami warnings immediately went into effect for several coastal regions following the 7.1 magnitude quake. That includes the area near the Fukushima plant, the scene of a nuclear disaster 2 years ago, as I'm sure you all remember. The site was crippled when a 9.0 magnitude quake triggered a massive tsunami. The tsunami warnings triggered by today's quake were just canceled within the past hour. That's the good news. TEPCO, Tokyo's power company, says so far everything at the plant looks normal, but it's hard to know just how much stock to put into that given the company's misleading statements following the 2011 disaster. Joining us now by phone is CNN international correspondent Paula Hancock. Paula, thanks for joining us. Have you heard any reports yet of the damage from the quake?
Well, Jake, I'm about 300 miles away in Tokyo, and this quake was definitely strong enough to wake me up, probably many people here. And we know that there was a small tsunami, and I say it was small. It's maybe around 30 centimeters in some areas. And as far as we can tell at this point, there has been no damage, and you wouldn't expect much damage from a tsunami that small. But remember that this is the exact area that was devastated back in 2011. There was a tsunami advisory all along that northeast coast, bringing back some horrifying memories, certainly for many people who live along there. And of course, as you say, the worry was about Fukushima. Now, TEPCO says there were no problems. They say there were a couple of employees actually working outside, and as soon as this happened, they were evacuated, brought to the quake-proof main building on higher ground. And at this point, they say there was no damage. And of course, the irony is I'm actually here to cover Tropical Storm Francisco and the worries about the immense amount of rainwater that's going to dump on the Fukushima plant. Will that cause another overflow of toxic water? And then you have this earthquake. It really brings home to you just how much Mother Nature throws at
Now,
this
back
country.
to our breaking news story this hour here in RT. Live pictures from Japan now. The country now that has expanded its tsunami advisory to 5 prefectures after an earthquake struck off the coast near the crippled Fukushima nuclear power plant with a magnitude of around 7.3. Authorities say the waves are not expected to be higher than 1 meter, but TEPCO, the company that operates the plant, has ordered its workers to keep away from the sea wall. More details to follow as soon as we get them here on RT.